Nakwambia hii ni ile show moja ina unite all African youth in across the world. Hiyo intro ni wak. Lakini nataka kuambia kitu moja. Zinzi Kibiku is here to make sure that this conversation goes well. Open mic it is. Zinzi, karibu sana.
Thank you. You did a great job there. So
Asante
Kim Kardashian's child, was it?
Imagine. Baby number 3.
Fantastic. All right, so welcome, as Cecilia said. Thank you so much for joining us. This is Youth Cafe live from Nairobi. I'm Zinzi Kibiku, and tonight's topic on Open Mic, it's all matters social media. How are young people using social media? More specifically, how are we using it to make money? I'd love to share with you some of the graphics and statistics that will drive this conversation. But before I do so, Kenya's mobile penetration has increased from 89.2% to 90% according to the Communication Authority. Now, what is on your screen right now are how Kenyans are on social media. On Facebook, we take the largest chunk with 6.1 million users. Instagram, we're not doing so bad, 3 million users, and on LinkedIn, 1.5 million users. Let's take a look at the next graphics, which is just showing how Kenyans are participating online. On Twitter, we are 2.2 million monthly active users, and it's WhatsApp, which is more of person to person. It is 10 million users in Kenya. Here is a really nice I'll tell you a story about Twitter in just a moment. But those are the social media statistics courtesy of online. Facebook, we stand at 71%. Pinterest, 10%. I'm actually shocked. Pinterest, wow, Kenyans are on, okay, very notable. Twitter, 8.84%. It's very funny how on Twitter we're just about 2.2 million, yet Kenyans on Twitter are quite the loudest on the continent. YouTube, 4.34%, especially with how vlogging has become very popular here in Kenya. Reddit only at 2.6%, and Instagram at 1.08%. Here's the thing about Twitter. Apparently, there was a story that was published on The Economist back in May 2014 that said that the co-founder of Twitter, Evans Williams, actually made his first tweet back in 2007 right here in Kenya at Mount Safari. How cool is that? I'll let you be the decider of that. But that shows you the graphics of Kenyans online, how we're doing, where we're most popular and where we're most active. And I have a great panel with me this evening. Brian Aseli.
Nakwambia, the lady seated right next to me is Beth Mwando Ondego. She is the co-founder and CEO of Sulufiti. And nakwambia, udem pia akona masters in information technology management. Yani, siyona msiana ka huyu. Masters in information technology management.
She's not playing.
Well, you're not playing. And she's also big on branding na pia marketing. So kama uko pale nje unataka ku get information yako the right way. Kuna mtu akona masters hapa hivi. Karibu sana.
Asante.
Asante. And of course, kuna gentleman pale anakaa fiti sana. He looks nice because he's a businessman. Usimuone hivi. This guy is also the CEO of Urban Thrift Store. Kama unataka kuna cladi specific unatafuta in Nairobi, this guy will be able to make sure that you get it. So hii conversation is all about social media. His name is Edward Nganga. Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Edward, I would like to start with him because you have an online business.
Yes, I do.
So you are literally the basis of our conversation this evening. Young people online and how they're choosing to make money out of it. Share to me what your typical day is like.
So basically, at the moment, my company, which is Urban Thrift Store, we recently basically restructured the company to ensure that we're able to serve our customers basically in a faster and more efficient way. So at the moment, I basically don't have much to do other than to oversee deliveries are done in time to different locations within Nairobi.
Right.
Yeah, but before when I was the one that was personally doing the deliveries,
you were a bit up and down.
It was really hectic.
So you've seen the statistics that we've shared with
Yes,
Kenyans this evening. My question would be, out of Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter, where are your customers more heavily felt?
I'd definitely say in WhatsApp.
On WhatsApp?
Guys are very rowdy there.
Really?
Very rowdy.
So more of your customers are coming from WhatsApp than Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and etc.?
Yep, correct.
Okay, that's interesting. Beth, I mean, wow. First of all, where do we go wrong when it comes to online marketing from a business perspective? He has an online shop, which is fantastic. So what if I'm a blogger and I'm here trying to break this world of the internet where there are thousands of bloggers, let alone worldwide, even here in Kenya? What do we do wrong when it comes to marketing? And it's not the content. I could actually be having great content. Yeah.
I think the most important thing is one needs to know their target market, because you cannot advertise a product or a service to everyone. So you need to do your research. It all trickles down to research. So you need to do your research, get to know your target market, then work with that target market, because different target markets, different clients use different social media networks.
Right.
There are people who use Facebook, Twitter, etc., etc. So you need to identify your target market, then know what platform to use.
Beautiful. So joining us also by way of phone is Brian Kimani, all the way from Mombasa. Brian Kimani is a vlogger, aka a YouTuber here in Kenya, and for him, he specifically does travel vlogging. Brian, thank you so much for joining us this evening here on Youth Cafe. For you, you decided to make YouTube your platform of choice. Why?
Hi, Zinzi.
Hey.
Hey, so with YouTube, I wanted to have visual representation of my travel experiences. And I found video was the best way to do it. Compared to photos and writing blogs. I've always been fascinated with making videos and how I started. And with videos, it's much easier to explain and to show your experiences as compared to writing a story about it, which also very okay if you're talented in writing. But I just fell in love with videography and watching other YouTubers do it on YouTube.
Right. And I've watched some of your vlogs. They're quite interesting. Why did you choose traveling? Out of everything that you could have vlogged about, why traveling?
First of all, I majored in travel in university.
Ah.
Yes. So I've always had the passion of traveling. Yeah, that's why.
All right, that's fantastic. So for Brian, he did a course in tourism and he found a way to just sort of align it with the digital atmosphere. Beth, for young people, and this is the beauty about really the digital space, you don't even have to have learned it. You sort of learn it on the go. You know, you don't have to go to a class to learn how to be a YouTuber or an influencer. Is this a gold mine that young people are sitting on? Because at the end of the day, there are young people who post, you know, hashtag last Friday night, and really your boss doesn't want to know what you did last Friday night. Yeah.
I think for young people, I'll start by saying that the young people, they're the future leaders. So they need to think outside the box. It's them to create these opportunities that we keep talking about. And that's where social media comes in. They need to, I see social media as a very powerful tool when it comes to creating opportunities.
Right.
So social media is a tool that needs to be used responsibly. Yes, there's a fun bit of it. It's fine. There's that fun bit of it. But then you should also be able to make use of the same platform to create opportunities that would benefit you and other people as well.
Edi, wacha nikuulize swali moja yenye mimi uliza wasee wote nikikutana nao. Wewe ni mdosi fulani, wewe ni CEO wa kampani yako. Kuna wasee wana work under you. Is it true that you guys are really, is it that your business is affected by how your employees behave? Kwa sababu unaweza pata pale social media vile Zinzi amesema last Friday night kujiachilia nayo, maybe ratchet and stuff like that. Does it affect your business directly, and how?
From my own perspective, it doesn't quite affect how I run my business because myself, I'm a very liberal guy. I'm not the kind of guy that will tell you just because you're working for me, unafaa ufanye hivi, ufai ufanye hivi. So basically, so long as you can produce the results that the company needs, I'm all good with any extracurricular thing that you do on your own.
Extracurricular sio, nataka kujua hizi extracurricular zinaweza haribu biashara yako na venye inakuwa conducted.
Not really. It depends. Again, it depends on what is it this person is, what's their role. Because there are some roles, let's say, let me give an example. Hypothetically speaking, a legal officer, you don't expect them to post certain things on Facebook, yeah? Because that would tarnish his image and the image of the company. Because him as a legal officer, he needs to work on his brand image as a person.
Would you hire a socialite to be your brand ambassador?
Good question.
Wow. It depends. Yes, it's possible. It's possible. Again, it depends on what is it I'm selling, what product or what service am I selling to people.
Insurance, socialite, really, Brian? But you never know. This is 2018 social media.
And that's where creativity comes in, because this socialite can use, you know, they can be creative about something.
They will bring the numbers.
Exactly.
First of all, before even we go to your say, Brian, who's still joining us on phone. Brian, for you, you've gotten to work on a few projects such as Magical Kenya. So you've got to work with a few corporates and the government side of it, just to try and woo Kenyans, or both local tourists and international tourists, to see what Kenya really has. For you, do you feel as if working with corporates, they take vloggers seriously?
In this day and age, not really. They don't take bloggers very seriously. But then again, it also depends with the type of blogger. So it's all in your proposal. If you're doing it for the money, then they will see it. They will know that you're not doing it to help them, but you're doing it for the money. And if you have a really good proposal that shows the outcome, let's say the results will favor them as well as it will also favor you financially, then they will agree to it.
All right, Beth, the reason why I asked that is that a lot of social influencers online will tell you that corporates will not give you the same respect as they would if they were hiring a proper consultant. They want to pay you way after the project. They want to still bargain with you even after you've set certain standards. Is it because that we don't respect what it is that online young people on the online platform? Because at the end of the day, it is putting food on their table as well. So what is it that corporates are missing to understand about online influencers, or just generally young people making a living from this digital space?
I think the corporates, they need to understand the young people. They need to just try and lower themselves to their level, to the young people's level, so that they just get to understand how do these people operate. Because I think the corporates can work really well with the young people. Like I said, they're the future leaders. So we need to invest in these people. Yes.
Hii conversation inaendelea tu sahi, lakini each and every week we make sure that your living rooms come to our very own space. So your say inapatia mtu wote mwenye anataka kuchangia kwa hii topic opportunity ya voice yake kusikika. So cheki vile watu walikuwa nayo ya kusema kuhusu hii story.
I use social media platforms like Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube, and the social media platform that I like most is Facebook, because I'm able to reach to a large number of people, so that maybe I can influence them in one way or the other.
My name is Philip Kipele. My preferred social media platform would definitely be WhatsApp, because it is absolutely personal, and I do not prefer the other social media platforms because they are so impersonal. You can never know when someone is completely angry at you, because they could always send you a smiley emoji, which is kind of creepy, because I just prefer face-to-face. It's more real for me, and I'm a really real person. They say really real.
Hi, my name is Shiro Waweru, and my preferred social media platform, I can say, is WhatsApp, because I feel like WhatsApp is personal, with your contacts. It only, there's only your contact people who can see what you post and, all that kind of stuff.
All right, so like Brian Asili said, you get to come on set. Thank you so much for sending in your videos in regards to this evening's conversation. Edward, my question to you is, what are some of the challenges you face being an online business?
They're basically an array of challenges, but whatever I'd say is basically the most outstanding challenge that we face is unreliability on the side of the clientele that we normally deal with. Because when you're running an online business, it means that you don't have any physical space, right?
Right.
So, for example, I'll explain this further by giving an example. If I'm supposed to deliver something to you, and just by mistake, you lose your phone or your phone gets stolen.
Yes.
So the person had placed an order with you. There are goods that cost a certain amount of money. So what happens is that after somebody has gone through after a bit of misfortune, it means that your business is on the losing end, and you see essentially a business is there to make profits, not losses.
At the end of the day,
Yeah,
you need to break even. Beth, what can you do in an example like that?
Well, I would say when it comes to social media, there's so much that can be done.
Yeah.
And it just depends on what is it you really want to do as a business, as a company, what is it you really want to do. But now when it comes to, let's look at the challenges. For example, you don't really have control. let's say you'll find there are users or customers who will post, quote unquote, bad things about your company or your product. You're not able to control that. And at the same time, I don't think it's advisable, going through the posts and, start deleting them. I think you should you should have a strategy on how you need to respond to these people.
Even the negative ones?
Even the negative ones.
All right. Edward, I would like to know how business was last year, because last year it was an election year. Not once, but twice. How was business last year?
In fact, most people find it quite unusual when I tell them that my business really didn't suffer, because we were still receiving orders as usual. So business was quite normal on my side.
Is that surprising as a marketer? True.
So basically, for example, if you hear a certain group is demonstrating along this certain route, you try and evade that route and do deliveries on another.
Social media also helped you identify the hotspots.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
That's why it was able for him, it didn't affect his business at all.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
Mi kuna swali moja nataka kujua. Are we maximizing on our online space? Like, kama kuutilize, naona Pinterest is more used, ama iko na more subscribers in Kenya than Twitter. So nauliza, sisi do we understand the social media platforms, and are we maximizing the space?
I would say...
Ama we can do better?
Yes, we can do better. Because looking at the statistics that were displayed, it's Facebook that was ranked high. Yeah. So most people, they make use of Facebook as opposed to these other platforms. So I think there's that need to be a balance. There's need to, just balance. And make good use of them.
Kama IG inatumia bundles kibao. Hiyo ni bottom line.
Yeah, that's
so,
true.
On efficiency, don't you think that kuna wanakata more cash on some platforms compared to others? That's why I think Facebook is thriving.
Yeah. But then again, because Instagram, it's about photos.
Right. And that's the thing, Beth. How you choose to advertise on one platform, you cannot copy paste it to another because they're all unique in their own way. Right.
Exactly. And that's why I said it all trickles down to identifying your target market.
Yes.
Sawa. Wacha tuende kwa street kidogo tuone vile watu walikuwa na points za kusema. Question ilikuwa very simple. What's their most preferred social media platform and why? And if so, are they using the social media platforms to create some wealth?
My most preferred social media platform is Twitter, because unlike these other platforms like Instagram, where everyone's life seems to be perfect, you see, Twitter watu ni trash. Now guys are honest. Now it's just, and plus news over there is like one time.
I prefer Instagram because basically if you're an artist, it's easier to market yourself there, and you get to know many people and also interact with other artists there.
For me, I prefer Instagram because personally I like to interact with people actively. What I mean is by the means of pictures and videos and stuff.
No, I've never thought of making money out of social media. No.
If I was to start a business, I would use Facebook as my marketing platform kwa sababu, yes, watu wengi wanaitumia hivyo. Okay.
So, and my other question would be, have you ever made money out of social media?
No, but I want to start because I usually make lock jewelry.
Okay, my most preferred social media is WhatsApp. Because WhatsApp right now it's hitting what should I call it? The country or worldwide. And then it's because, again, the same place, I'm able to communicate with a lot of people.
I just love everything. I like WhatsApp because I can reach people who are not around me. I like Facebook because of the memes, they're really funny. I like Twitter because Kenyans on Twitter are very, very hilarious. They just make my days. Yeah, I'm a social media person, I'm a fanatic.
I think it's Facebook. Yeah, Facebook it has helped me. There was a link that we did with our friends. So in Facebook, we got so many likes and people commented, and we also won some cash. So I think Facebook is, yeah.
Okay, hashtag Youth Cafe is how you can chime into this conversation. Brian Kimani, a vlogger all the way from Mombasa, is still on phone with us. Brian, I'd love to know the different sort of, out of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, WhatsApp, etc. How do you, which of these channels is most popular to you in terms of telling your vloggers, hey, I have a new video out, or do you mind checking this out? Which of these platforms do you use the most?
I use Instagram the most. Because with Instagram, I'm able to post photos that make it make it in the video, in the YouTube, in my YouTube channel. And also with Instagram, it's much more visual as compared to Facebook and Twitter.
Right.
As well.
And how's the feedback?
Most people like my videos. I have not had any much negative impact on my channel. And then most people want to experience it. So most questions that I get is, where do you go? How much did you pay for this?
Right.
How can I get there? Can you plan a trip for me and my family? Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, looking at your videos, I understand why you get asked that a lot. My other question would be, how long ago did you start doing YouTube? Because then again, it's becoming quite popular in Kenya. Now, a number of vloggers, even the term vlogging is now becoming quite popular to the tongue. So how long ago did you start your journey?
I started doing YouTube in 2015. But I got serious in 2016. So I'm not that content.
Okay.
With YouTube, but I'm trying to at least a video a month with the editing and all that.
And what most people might not know is that you still have a day job. So you balance these two, and there's still a source of income for you.
Yeah, so basically, YouTube is like a secondary thing that I do. I'm trying to aim it to be my primary thing. Because, with YouTube, it doesn't pay that well. Unless you get sponsorship, you're able to, make your videos, edit in time, and make a video for a company. And also, as you say, most corporate companies are not paying attention to the social media guru,
right,
for example.
I'm curious, have you monetized your channel yet?
Yes, I have.
Oh, okay. And how is that going in terms of the economies of scale?
It's good, better than I expected. At least I'm able to, I bought the camera that I'm using right now. I bought with some of the money that I got from YouTube, so that's good.
And that's the other thing. You don't really need to get a high-density camera to begin with vlogging. A lot of the vloggers, even if you look at them, they'll all start with the story of, I just got a small camera and started shooting. So the notion of, for me to become a blogger, a vlogger, an online influencer, I don't have to go buy a camera worth 500,000, for example.
Yes, so the average smartphone is very good for doing YouTube videos. You don't have to have an expensive camera to make videos.
Right.
The thing that you need is your personality. People will fall in love with your personality, not the quality of the video. The quality of the video will come after your personality.
All right, Beth, I like what Brian says, that you just need to focus on your content and your personality, and instead of all the economies of scale, they'll come in. So do you feel as if young people in Kenya, and even truly on the African continent, are taking advantage of this online space?
Yes, they are. There's so many, if you look at Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, so many young people make use of this platform. But I would like to emphasize on the fact that it should not just be from a fun perspective. They should also make use of it to create opportunity for themselves and other people. Because I believe social media is a very powerful tool that can be used to create these opportunities that we keep talking about.
And it's just like making it a decision like anything in life. I will make a choice.
Exactly.
And Edward is the perfect example. For you, Edward, were you not a bit shy about it? Especially when what do you tell your parents? Now I sell clothes online. I sell shoes and I deliver. And it must have been a big step for you as an entrepreneur, but even as a young person.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, it really was.
So when you were starting off, what kind of notion were you getting, especially from your parents?
The thing with our parents is that basically we've lived in different times, and now that you see technology is there and it never used to be there initially, there's a certain way they perceive what you tell them about how you do your business. So initially, it's all negative when you begin. You won't make it in this, but once they see that you're actually maneuvering and doing well, they actually accept the idea of online or doing business online.
Yeah, and a career from it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nakwambia conversation ni moto. Mimi niko tu hapa hivi naiba business ideas by the way. So labda mkiona online business imeanza, mjueni hao wasiokopa hivi ndani ya studio. Each and every week you make sure umekutana na msanii. Nikisema msanii ni actor, singer, dancer or painter or even a sketch artist. Kama uko pale nje na unajua wewe ni artist, unaweza ni DM na kupatia opportunity ya kuweza kushowcase talent yako. This week tulikutana na chali mmoja. He's a Kenyan born in Sacramento, California, but then he came home during the holiday because of an event that was happening on 31st. He is a hip hop star, trap rapper. Mumseni mnoma anaitwa Proud Refuge. Cheki hii risto niambie vile itakuwa.